and depressed about the situation and no light at the end of the tunnel. Some people live this way all the time, and PFLAG is there to help. And I'm very, very proud of the national organization. They have been so supportive with their weekly online sessions, their connect sessions, the subject matters that they have chosen each week to present to whomever wishes to participate. Their presence on social media is constant. They had a campaign in the summer, late summer, where they sent out rainbow Oreos to key members in the different local chapters. And when I opened my package, I cried because I'd read about it, and I was so proud of Nabisco for partnering with PFLAG National to produce these products. So, 20 years ago, 40 years ago, that would have been totally unheard of. The rainbow flags are being flown. The pink, blue, and white flags are being flown, and we don't have to be ashamed.
That's excellent, and you're exactly right. We've came a long way, and with the new government that we're going to have in the country, we have a lot of hope that things are going to get better for a lot of people. We hope that they're able to move things swiftly and to get a lot of these programs back on track again that have been stopped or delayed or tried to sidetrack, and that there's so many different areas where help is needed. And you're right, the pandemic has made a lot of people. I've just got through some of the other interviews I've done recently here. The psychological impact has been incredible on everybody, just because of the pandemic. And of course, even the minority communities have been even impacted even worse, because some of them are even more impacted by the pandemic, and because of lack of health resources and so forth and so on. And of course, the suppression of the LGBTQ community has caused more people other problems as well. But it's great to know that we do now have some hope in the future, and we can hopefully move forward. Sheila, do you want to give on the air here to give the PFLAG website if you happen to have it in front of you there? I don't have it here right here. Do you have access to that? So people.
I do. I can give the website for our local chapter as well as the national chapter. So our local chapter is pflagsarasota.org. So all one word, lowercase, pflagsarasota.org. We have pictures and resources, connections, how to help and how to volunteer, and the information about our meetings. You can also find us on Facebook at PFLAG Sarasota, and that's PFLAG all caps, space Sarasota. You can reach us by our Gmail account, pflagsarasota@gmail.com. That's all the local information. We do have a post office box, PFLAG Sarasota, Post Office Box 671, Sarasota, Florida 34230. That's P.O. Box 671, Sarasota 34230. Nationally, PFLAG Nationally's website is pflag.org. And on that, you get the information. There's a way to donate as well, of course, pflag.org. You can see the services, the priorities, how to take action, newsletter, what you can do to help locally by each state.
Excellent. Sheila, what do you think would be some of the plans for the future here in PFLAG? Some of the things that you would like to see happen. I know we want to reach more people because there are certainly a lot of people that could use the service. what are some of your ideas, or some ideas that have been discussed on how that we could move forward and expand our reach in the area?
Yeah, and that's an excellent question. Excellent question, and it's been stymied a little bit. But as we move forward, I still say we're lean and mean. We are lean. We have 10 to 12 people regularly who attend throughout the year our meetings. One of our very strong original members has moved to the UK, but we still keep in touch with her. The actual Zoom meetings, the pandemic has led us to be able to speak with people not just in the area locally. So that has been an advantage. One of the things that we want to do is to expand our reach into other local communities. For example, Equality Florida, we have a meeting with them Friday by phone, how we can be a resource and tap into the local GSAs of all the schools as they come back online or in person. And the Gay Straight Alliance high school clubs and middle school clubs can become more active. We want to be a resource for those parents, for those teachers, for counselors, provide the connection to the resources that they need. Another avenue that we haven't been very strong in, which I think we all agree, the local churches. The local churches where the pastors and the church leaders, they don't know where to go to. A lot of pastors aren't trained in homosexual, transgender, queer counseling. And we have counselors available to us. There are several throughout the Minnesota area who specialize in LGBTQ counseling and issues and the challenges that are faced. Parents want to know, what can I do? I want to support 100%. Am I doing the right thing? This is what I've done, but I don't know. So it's a connectivity. We want to make sure that PFLAG's out there and people know what is that. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I know what that is," but they're not aware of our local chapter and what we can do. So continue to work with those organizations. I think other community partners. We are partnered with Also Youth and formerly Prism Youth in Manatee County, which is now Also Youth. I think to get our name out there and work with the other community partners.
That's excellent, and you're right on target there. There are so many areas here that we could do outreach to, and hopefully we can put a plan together to do this and get some volunteers to help us make some contacts and move this forward, because there is a lot of areas that are not aware of PFLAG and what PFLAG does, and that there is a resource available. And I think you've hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly where, in the space of the churches, you're exactly right. There's a number of churches that need to be reached to, and the schools, the GSAs are an important part of that formula. So that's very good. I'm going to let you, we're about to run out of time here. I'm going to let you summarize some of your thoughts here in the last couple of minutes we got here, and then we can talk about some other issues maybe later on when we have some other members of the PFLAG board to come and do interviews with us.
Absolutely. Steve, once again, thank you so much for allowing me to join you today. I appreciate it. Great opportunity, and for the work that you do. PFLAG Sarasota meets the last Monday night of every month from 6 to 7:30 in person now at the Also Youth Drop-In Center at 1470 Boulevard of the Arts, Sarasota, 34236. We will be there January 25th at 6 p.m. Please join us. If you are unable to meet in person, please contact us at pflagsarasota@gmail.com, and you can receive the Zoom invite and the credentials to join us by Zoom.
Thank you, Sheila. That's great info again. And again, I want to invite all people out. PFLAG is an incredible resource, and we're lucky to have the group here in this area, and all the hard work that the volunteers put in. It's been a struggle to get more people involved, and we are with the pandemic, it's made issues even more difficult. But we do have a core that's been with us, and like Sheila said, and we hope to expand that core and get more people out and working hard with us to expand PFLAG. PFLAG is, I can't say it enough, is a resource, and a resource people need to take and use to help them understand their situations. Thank you, Sheila, for being with us today.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay. Thank you for listening, and we hope you have enjoyed today's discussion. This has been Coastal Progressive and Rainbow Forum on Society Bites Radio, and I have been your host, Steve Ryan.